Yo, what's going on, guys? Shaker Bag back, and today I'm super excited. We got two awesome videos for y'all coming up. This first video is breaking down the My Team trailer for 2K20. We got a whole bunch of news and stuff to break and look at in that. So we're doing that, and then the second video will be a full breakdown of the blog that they released. I was gonna make this one long, like 40-minute video, and I came into some issues with my recording, so I have to re-record part of the blog part. So instead of doing that and making y'all wait till later tonight, I'm gonna get you this trailer video right now, breaking down that, and then in some points I'm gonna be like, yo, we'll talk about that more in the blog, and that's what we'll do in the blog part, which will be the second video later tonight. So make sure you smash this video a like for the most in-depth coverage of this. Yeah, I'm probably a little bit later than other YouTubers, but this is where you want to find out the news, baby. I cover everything, and we keep it straight with you. No BS, no sponsor, no nothing. So yeah, y'all gonna hear my good, the bad, and yeah, the things that need to be changed, because there's still things that need to be changed. So let's get into it. Let's dive into the trailer, because yeah, it's freaking nuts. So I'm going to play the trailer, but I'm not going to play the audio. I'm not trying to get copyrighted or nothing, and I'll stop it at points when I think it needs to be stopped. Right here, you can see the first little bit, and you see some My Team cards. Pretty cool. You see cards have positions on them, even, because there are now position locks in My Team. I'm not sure if normal My Team, like if you're playing Domination, has position locks. I assume it does, because they make it pretty prevalent that you now have to play players at their positions. So you can see a couple cards. You see some Sapphire Kemba Walker, a Donovan Mitchell. I'm not really sure why that card looks so different. It's got the, like, 2K20 logo instead of being a current player. So I'm not sure what that is. Is that, like, a pre-order card? I really don't know. But they did not say. It could be some sort of, like, Prime Series card or something else. Spotlight. There's a lot of, like, different series of cards, and I'll talk about those more when we get to the blog. There's also a Heat Check, a normal gold Zion Williamson, and a Heat Check Jason Tatum, which is on fire at, I think, the highest level for him. So pretty cool. Heat Check's back, and they talk about it, and hopefully it's improved, because last year it was kind of stupid. They didn't really matter, and I think it might matter a little bit more this year, but I think that's only for a big beginning of the year. Once we start getting stacked cards, I think Heat Check again becomes irrelevant, but we will see. But yeah, let's keep it rolling with the trailer, keep it rolling. You can see some league packs. They open up these bad boys. Pack opening animation looks pretty same, but you can see a Kyle Lowry. Okay, cool, whatever. Something new this year, dynamic goals. You can see he comes with a little goal, and if you do this in a game, you get 15 points chances, you get a bonus MT. Okay, that's not a lot, but there are a lot of ways, I guess, to get bonus amounts of MT, so maybe these 350s and 200s and all these stupid little things add up. That's the good thing. We keep it rolling, though, and if you did notice, there was a contract in that. Yeah, so contracts are back. We're still paying for contracts in a My Team mode. That is kind of frustrating, but there's nothing we can really do about it. Let's keep it moving, though. You see the Kyle Lowry card that they just showed. They show off a whole bunch of cards and ways to acquire them. Okay, boom. This is pretty crazy. Starter packs. This year, instead of getting, you know, just a free agent card, you get what are now evolution cards, and they are upgradable cards. That is so sick. I'm so happy for this. This is probably my favorite feature out of everything. Evolution cards, because even these starter pack cards, so I think they may start at like, I don't know, they might start at like a, I don't know, you'll see, but they might start at like an emerald, but then you can evolve them up a couple levels, and I think you can get these to at least ruby, which is pretty sweet for, I mean, starter pack cards. But there's a choice of Derrick Rose, Hakeem, Dirk, Vince Carter, and T-Mac. Those are 5 really awesome cards that can help your My Team right up the gate, and they're free. So that's always nice. And then you actually get to see the starter packs opening up right there. They didn't show the pack, but they do show this kind of upgrading evolution menu. And you can also see a Dwayne Wade too, which is, I think, the Spotlight Dwayne Wade, which is available on day 1. They have Spotlight challenges, and you can boost that card up a whole bunch and then eventually earn a diamond at the end and a upgraded Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade can get 5 upgraded gems if you see, because there's 5 stars. So he can go from what? I think, if my math is right, from a emerald to a sapphire to a ruby to a amethyst to a diamond, if I'm correct, I think. So that Dwayne Wade that'll be available on day 1, you can get to a diamond. That's pretty cool. Now this Tracy McGrady, you'll actually see him, they evolve him right here in a second, and he goes from an emerald to a sapphire, but then he still has another star, so he can go up 1 more. And I pretty sure this is the starter one. It says starters in the corner, so you can get the starters up to ruby. That's really freaking cool. And you can even see when you upgrade them, they get badges. Look at the side. Catch and shoot, clutch shooter. He gets all kinds of gold badges, so you don't have to freaking add a bunch of badges for the evolution cards at least. And like Dwayne Wade, I'm pretty sure once you get to 5 stars, he'll probably have some Hall of Fame badges, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. The stats go up, whole bunch of stuff. Let's let that play, and you guys can see, boom, the card evolves to a Sapphire Tracy McGrady, a 1-star. And he still has another star left, so he can go up another gem tier. I'm pretty sure each star is a gem tier. You also see, hey, look at that, man. Whoa. A couple things here in this screenshot. You can see that little, I think it's a Galaxy Opal, like, kind of logo right there in the paint. I'm pretty sure that is the final collector award level. They show the collector awards in the corner, but they don't ever show that one, so I'm pretty sure that's the final one for Galaxy Opal, I guess. Or whatever they want to call it. Platinum, I don't know. Final, legendary, whatever. Collector, maniac, card junkie. I don't know what they call it. But this is, I guess, the new Triple Threat court. I don't know if we can customize this court or if it's always going to look like this. I really hope we can. I don't think we can, but we're going to be looking at this court all year long. Fun stuff. It's pretty cool, but I mean, it looked like my controller. But kind of cool. Reimagined Triple Threat. I'm glad they brought this back and they changed a ton of stuff. Look at, first of all, this is this the solo or is this the online Triple Threat? Because I know there are a couple different things with it, and like you can get a whole bunch of rewards. I mean, by just playing the game, obviously. But you can see on the left-hand side, tokens for just winning a game. You pretty much get a token each time. You also get these Triple Threat rewards, but it looks like free agent cards, so that ain't that crazy. I can care less about free agents. They really, I mean, I guess if you're just, like, you're playing free to play, those are pretty nice. But then once you run out of contracts, you're back to square one, you got no cards, and you got to use someone else. Now, one thing they do have are these, like, jackpots, and you get to spin this little casino-type wheel. Man, they really made this look like a casino online. That's kind of crazy. But you basically get to spin it, and you can see if you match the emeralds, you get 500 MT, which I'm assuming will be a lot easier to match on the wheel. And you're going to see it in a second here. They match for that diamond. I think it's Cliff Hagan, but I think it's someone else on the wheel. But you can see if you match all the pink diamonds, you get the Cliff Hagan in this situation. You match all of the amethyst, you get 5 tokens, and the sapphire, you get 1,000. So pretty cool. I mean, there's just more ways to get rewarded, and you guys will see that in a second. Ooh, whoa, they just flew through. Whoa, you see that pink diamond Serge Ibaka? Yo, look at how they just flew through and didn't even show that, but that's pretty cool. What team is he on there? I can't even tell. He does have 2 positions. You can see the power forward / center. That white jersey, I can't really tell what type of jersey that is. I love how they just, like, flew through this, act like they ain't gonna show this. You can also see a Amethyst, Desmond Mason, Western Conference Award. I'm not really sure what those are. Maybe that's some type, sort of pack. Some cool cards, but I don't know if it's worth 100 wins. That's a lot of wins, bro, for an Amethyst, man. And, like, MT rewards, I'll say this right now, those are so bad. What the heck? Is that, like, 250 MT for winning 85 games? Like, 370... Bro, you ain't even gonna give me 1,000 MT for winning 100 games? What the fuck? Come on, man. They gotta fix those. Come on, man, bro. Seriously, 300 MT? Are you joking me? When the packs are gonna cost still way more than that? That is ridiculous. They're still being super cheap with the MT. And you can see that continues up here for winning 500, 600 games. 300, 3,000 MT, whatever. Like, that's nothing. That's a pack. That's less than a pack, bro. For winning 600 games. The token rewards do look nice. Look at the tokens, man. 575, you get 125. 675, 125. Bro, just take out the MT and give us more tokens, because tokens are actually going to be sweet once again this year. It looks like they will be a little bit easier to get, so that's kind of nice, and there are, I think, more rewards than there were at the start of last year, token-wise, so that is pretty sweet, but you guys can see a Deluxe League Award, like, they're going to give us a crappy league pack at 700 freaking wins, like, that kind of stuff is stupid, so, but the tokens are definitely nice. That's one of the things I would take away from this. Look at 900 wins, you get a freaking pack. Great! I get 3,000 MT, but then at the coveted 1,000 wins, a Galaxy Opal Dominique Wilkins. Really dope, but again, 1,000 wins. I think this is online. I could be wrong, but one thing they did say too, which is kind of cool, is there's still ball drops and stuff like that. And when you like advance, I guess, in tiers and you're winning more games and more games, I guess the rewards get better on the ball drop, so that's kind of nice. Let's fast forward and you guys will actually see that. There is the Dominique Wilkins dunking on the court. The card looks cool, but I'm probably going to get sick of that in like 10 minutes. At like 3 a.m., I'm going to be like, bro, they couldn't have made it a normal core. My eyes are bleeding. That kind of is trollish. But look at the Galaxy Opal token market, 750. Still a lot of tokens, bro. That's a ton. You got to grind for them. But good cards. Dave Robinson, Grant Hill, and Penny Hardaway right out the gate. That's 3 really good Galaxy Opals that, again, I don't know how long it's going to take you. Probably a long freaking time, man. Let's keep it going. You can see the ball drops right here. And one thing I will say, this is just crazy. There's 10 freaking different boards, and I guess they're not all available at launch, and you'll just get different random ones depending on where you are, I guess, playing-wise and how much you've played it. But you can see this with this one. They show Cash, and he goes wild after getting 1,000 MT on the ball drop. He goes nuts. Now, a couple things I will say. So there's like spinning pieces that kick it all around, but then there's also these little portals on the side and at the bottom in the middle. And if you land on those, I'm pretty sure it literally brings you back to the top, and you got to redrop and go through it all again. But there's also some cool stuff. I guess while you like land it in the spinners and stuff like that, you get MT during that. So as it spins, it gives you some MT. But like if you hit all the spinners, I think you keep getting MT every single time. So you can kind of rack up some extra MT through this. I don't know if they show it right here. Okay, so I don't know if we hit that spinner or not. I didn't see. But I don't think this one was an MT one if it was, because we didn't get any more MT. Unless they showed at the end. See, we do hit the spinner. But like I think when it like does like that, you get MT when it like lights up. I don't know. They said something about that in the blog, but you don't really see it here. But he does land in the pink, which if you see on the side was 1,000 MT. And then they show that. They also show LSK, and as I said before, that Cliff Hagan diamond card. And if you match up all of the... It showed on the other screen, it was get the pink diamond ones. Do they actually match up the pink diamonds? No, they match the diamonds. So he doesn't even get the Cliff Hagan. He gets the 10 tokens. Oh, I thought he was going wild over the diamond player. They have these pretty cool things. They're kind of like happy hours. They didn't have these last year. I called for them, and hey, look, they're in the game this year. You get some bonus tokens for winning domination. We'll talk about these more in the blog. They actually say all of the different happy hours that there are, and it's kind of neat. There's throughout different hours in the day, so that kind of works for like international players as well. It's not just like at this one time, which might be 2 a.m. for you. There's 3 different little slime shots. But there's a whole bunch. They still have the daily objectives, but I guess there is a new system for that. They talk about that in the blog a ton. And they say that it is like this whole different dynamic thing, and it knows if you're playing, like if you haven't played Triple Threat, it's going to be like, yo, go play Triple Threat for an extra 100, 200 MT. I still think the MT amounts are really small, but I guess if there's like tons of these, it'll start to add up eventually, like tons of different things. So that kind of stuff is there. Pretty cool. Again, I just wish it was more MT. I always say this, like win a domination game. Okay, win a domination game by defeating your opponent by 10 points while using 3 players. I don't even understand that, dog. What does that mean? I only get to use 3 players in the game? That sounds weird. But yeah, kind of interesting there by using 2 players. I'm only supposed to use 2 players. How am I supposed to play a game with only 2 players? Those don't really make sense to me, but they also show some packs, some stuff like that. You see Robbie right there. My Team Dev, Guru, My Team YouTuber, everything. But they showed the entire thing. There's also even tournament they show. So probably the 250K tournament is coming back in some form of way. That's cool for the competitive guys, but I mean, we saw last year... I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to everyone. It appeals to those tournament guys, though. But some pretty cool stuff. Multiplayer is back. My Team Unlimited is back. Triple Threat Online is back. Offline, they talk about that in the blog a lot. It's supposed to be a lot better. There are also login bonuses, which are pretty nice. And it will spin the wheel, kind of like you get on My Career, but on My Team. And yeah, the rewards are supposed to get better as you log in every single day throughout the year. You can see the first week, if you log in every single day, you get a shot at a free Steve Nash. That's kind of cool. By the end of the 7 days, that Steve Nash ain't really going to help out too many people, but some people, it will. And that's cool. So, yeah, the rewards, they're not that crazy as you see 100 MT for logging in, a little free agent pack, a token. So, they're pretty small stuff, it looks like, but, I mean, if you log in every day of the year, hopefully by the end of the year and like by the time, you know, the rewards are getting better and better every year. Hopefully we're not getting 100 MT for logging in our 300 day out of 300. That would be really stupid. So hopefully the rewards slowly climb and get better. I think they said they did. And they even show you the little spin the wheel thing, right? So here is the spin the wheel, and they got Cash trying to get the Amethyst Steve Nash, and he does land on it. That spot for it is so freaking small. And also, the rest of the rewards, this is, I think, the first week wheel, so again, they're not that crazy, but 300 MT, 5 tokens, that ain't bad. I'll definitely take tokens, and then a couple league packs, and 500 MT, 100 MT too, oh boy. So those spins might not be too crazy, but I don't know if you get one of those every day or just one every week. I honestly can't remember. They talk about it in the blog. They show him playing with the Steve Nash. Pretty cool stuff right here. And then they show Spotlight Series. Now, these are going to be replacing throwback cards. They talk about that in the vlog. There are no throwback packs, nothing like that. We'll get Spotlight Series. So now, what this could contain in it are players that he played with. Like Udonis Haslem is a guy they mentioned. Or Alonzo Mourning, which is the diamond end reward for completing a bunch of challenges in this. Now, there are a few things to that have me a little excited, and then some that also have me a little like, I don't know if this is going to be fire. So, I'll talk about that really quickly, but you can see there's a Dwayne Wade little thing right here, and you get all these challenges, 17 of them. That's a lot. That definitely is. I hope these aren't all full games. They probably are. Or at least, once we get past the first 5, they're probably mostly full games like schedule mode was last year. So, yeah, that's going to be crazy. I hope they're not too long. I hope this doesn't take, like, 12 hours to complete, but it's pretty cool. You get a Dwayne Wade, and as I said, that Dwayne Wade, you get him on the first game, and then he's used in all the other games. So, like, while you get this card that is pretty low leveled, by the end, he could be, you know, pretty close to a diamond card. That's really cool for the Dwayne Wade. But once you get to the last challenge, you have to have all the cards in the set in your lineup, which that means I'm pretty sure, unless you get, like, rewards along the way and you get packs along the way, that means you have to buy packs or have to buy a card at the auction, which I don't know if I like that. And free-to-player players definitely won't like that. So it's pretty cool. I do like this. And again, at the end, you definitely get a dope Dwayne Wade card, which, again, you don't get him in the end, but in the end, he's got a whole bunch of more upgrades because you've been playing with him, using him, and evolving him throughout these Spotlight series. These are pretty cool, and these will come out what seems like every week or so, and again, this one comes out on launch, so pretty freaking cool. This is going to be something that definitely is worth playing. You're going to want a Diamond Dwayne Wade, and again, once you start evolving him, he gets badges, he gets upgrades, and all kinds of stuff. So they showed the Dwayne Wade, and then they also show this Alonzo Mourning Spotlight Elite, does it say? Yeah, I think it says Elite in the background of that. But pretty cool. They show stars on this card, but I don't think this is an upgradable card. I think he's just a diamond, and that's just what you get. But that's, I think, one of the final reward cards that comes along with, again, the stuff that you get along the way. Now they show a pack opening. A few things to note right here. It looks like the pack opening's a little different. The reveals for the walkouts. It doesn't show, like, small forward or anything right here, but it does show the colors of the team, I'm pretty sure. You can see Lakers, purple, and yellow. We're about to see LeBron James. So they don't tell you small forward, point forward, whatever, everything in the beginning. Point forward, really. Point guard. They just tell you the colors, then the logo, and then it looks like you see the player right there, and you can kind of see small forward in the background. It pops up with that LeBron James. But pretty cool, man. They show that LeBron James card right there. It looks pretty sick, man. I think the card art looks really great. A lot of people didn't like it when we saw the first few cards, like, from the, like, tiny image. But these ones look pretty nice. Walkouts look cool. I do hope later in the year they kind of remove the Amethyst walkouts, because those are great in the beginning, but then in the end of the year, you're like, bro, I don't want to walk out for every pack. But that is the end of the trailer. All right, and now that we turned a 2-minute trailer, 1-minute trailer, into a 20-minute long video, that is going to be it for video number 1. I hope you guys did enjoy this bad boy and you learned about my team. I mean, there's a lot in those freaking screenshots and the trailer. Like, there's a lot of things you didn't see, and I feel like now you probably know a lot more about my team than you did when you first were, watching the video. So make sure to come back. Again, as I said, we're breaking on the blog. It's the longest blog we've ever gotten, so I think this is worth 2 videos, and yeah, I don't know. You're gonna want to come back to the next video. Like, there's still things we didn't talk about, and there's still things that aren't even in that blog that I do mention, and I'm like, what's gonna happen here and here? So make sure you come back for the second video. Make sure you slap this video a like. And yeah, good stuff, man. This is an awesome day. And then also tomorrow, Cash Nasty, who went out there on Friday and recorded a ton of stuff on my team, is gonna be dropping his video, and I'll break that down even further for y'all. So lots of breakdowns of what's coming to my team. I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. Bro, my head's peeling, so we're kind of rocking a hat today. I got a bad sunburn, and it's peeling like an iguana. I do not look good today. So, yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. But, yeah, second video coming up soon, in a little bit, later today. But until then, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you thought of the trailer and how hyped you are on my team. Peace, man.